But what you feel also, I want to point out, might be different than what you read about. So a lot of people would talk about how they feel crystals. Ooh, my palm is tingling or it's hot. And I'm like, sure, like a lot of people might feel a crystal that way.
It might feel different for you at different times, different days. And you feel this like, nyeh.
When I connect in, it's been a really gradual experience for me, but it's gotten more and more over the years where I'm like, I can actually feel this when I call on the energy of it, and I can feel it right away. And I know I'm not making it up because it took me years to get to where I'm like, no, I definitely feel something. But what you feel also, I want to point out, might be different than what you read about. So a lot of people would talk about how they feel crystals. Ooh, my palm is tingling or it's hot. And I'm like, sure, like a lot of people might feel a crystal that way. That's not what I experience at all. I just have like a sense of what it is. Or in the case of Moldavite, I would feel my whole torso. Like that's how I feel crystals, is I just get a feeling inside me, like all my whole self. How do you feel the energy of crystals, Cristina?
Well, it's different when I consciously tune into them versus not. So I will have to say that, because that willful energy of awareness and one-pointedness will always make things a little sharper. It depends on the crystal, to be honest. Some crystals I will immediately feel like if they work on the crown, like this opening and this channel. It also depends on where I'm at. If I'm super like open and I've been in a great space and I've been meditating regularly, I'm not going to feel the crystal maybe as much. I might feel it in subtle energies. Sometimes I'll feel like my heart expand, but if my heart's super open, the same crystal one day might make me feel this like, and then I pick it up a different day and I don't feel anything because I'm more into that. I'm already in that vibrational space.
Yeah, your energy is different.
Yeah. And so think about that for people too. It's like every time somebody, it might feel different for you at different times, different days, depending on where you are. I always like to think about, the graph and the flow of, or the analogy of like acupuncture. You enjoying this so far? Did you forget to subscribe? Make sure to do so. It takes 2 seconds. Just press that little button, the red one, the one. Just press it, little like. All right, enjoy the rest of this content. But like the Eastern medicine, you have all these meridian lines through your body, and the channels are supposed to flow. Or when people see diagrams of either the 7th chakra system or the 12th chakra system or whatever that is that you kind of more follow, and they're all right. I mean, there's 7 and then there's 12 and then you can go up and then there's thousands, but it's just levels of truth, right? There's 7, but then there's 12 and then there's this. They're all correct. It's just how deep do you want to go? But it, like the spiral of energy and the circle of it, and somebody can measure or feel, but if you can see that and how open, or if you can imagine the channels like in the Eastern philosophy of the body, if there's any blocks within those channels, or if there's any kind of that, what happens is the crystal interacts. The crystal has an energy vibration and an energy field. It has its own consciousness, just like Rebekah was saying. But that energy field affects our energy field, right? It's kind of like we don't feel it right now, but anybody tuning into this is probably having this picture, this video, or this audio automatically pop up on a phone or a TV or a computer without any cords that are putting the energy to it or the information to it. So it's literally ciphering energy out of the sky and impacting it. Now, if you've ever been next to, especially in America, not in all of the really city areas, but if you go to the rural areas and stuff like that, America is one of the only first world countries in the world that still have the electric cords going up. Do you know what I'm talking about?
Yeah, I have. I'm in the middle of nowhere. Okay. Right now, we got those right here too.
Yeah. So, but when you go, yeah. So when you go next to them, especially like the big ones that have like the generators on it, you can feel your body vibrate from the energy, right? And so it's transmitting this energy frequency off of it. And if you're far away or you're just moving through your day, you're not noticing it. The closer you get to it, the more impact you feel, and you feel this like, you know, type of stuff. If you walked ever up to an electrical fence and you hear it, right? That's kind of like a crystal. The closer it gets to your body and your proximity, it has a vibration just like that, and it starts to interact with the vibration of you, and it's going to cause different things to happen. So different alignments, activating certain channels, maybe opening certain chakras, having your energy flow in ways that maybe it was stuck, or speed up in ways that it was sluggish and slowed down.
And that might feel good, or it might feel uncomfortable.
Yeah.
Right?
And so I guess my point on that, what was my point on that? You know, like about kind of like how crystals work and the energy of them, but the consciousness and the interaction with ourselves. Now, for those that need a little bit more like, oh, this sounds so hooey-wooey, this thing is powered by a quartz crystal. Look it up. Fact checked me. If you like this content, make sure that you like, subscribe, and comment below. And we also have an amazing link right there for some cool product. I know you want to check it out. I know you want to click it. Go ahead. Go ahead. Come on. You can do it. All right. Until next time, have a beautiful, blessed day.